Pete Rana from Central Park Police Station. You right, bud?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Just wondering, you know, I'm recording, my body warm's on. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm actually in control of an aircraft at the minute, so don't distract me.
No, I'm not distracting you. I just
you
want
are
to speak to
distracting
you.
me.
Everything's alright. You just got an aircraft with a camera, I presume, and you're flying over a police station. Is there any reason for that, pal?
Lots of reasons for everything, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a reason for absolutely everything, hence why I'm asking you.
You're distracting me, that's what you're doing.
I might be distracting you, but I just need to speak to you, pal.
You can wait, can't you? Wait till I land it.
Absolutely, yeah, go ahead.
I'm not landing it right now.
What exactly are you trying to record, pal?
I'm just flying at the minute, mate.
For the moment, the reason as to why I'm coming to speak to you, do you want me to tell you?
To distract me?
No, negative, that's, well, if
You're distracting me now, so if I crash it into a car, it's your fault.
If I'm distracting you, that's just something that's occurred.
Something that's occurred. I've told you I'm in charge of an aircraft.
Why I'm trying to speak to
the
you.
reason why I'm telling you is because you're distracting me, and if I crash it, it's your fault.
This officer immediately shows that he doesn't understand drone safety, public safety, or even basic common sense. FTA is flying the drone, focused on the aircraft with both hands on the controller, when the officer interrupts him with questions. Even after being told that the interruption is creating a safety risk, he continues. A trained professional would wait for the drone to land before starting a conversation. Instead, the officer treats an active drone flight like it's no big deal. When FTA warns that the distraction could cause the drone to crash into a passing car, the officer casually replies that it's just something that happened. That response is reckless, irresponsible, and shows he had no control over the situation.
The security concern.
Oh, is it? Congratulations.
Hence why this is on the radar at the moment. We've had people trying to follow police officers home. Hence why I'm trying to speak to you.
For what?
So,
I'm not speaking to you at the minute, I'm flying an aircraft.
Do you want to land that down first, pal?
No.
Right, it's becoming a security issue now. I'm going to have to just put you in handcuffs first.
Right, can I land it first?
Do you mind landing it then, yeah?
Yeah.
I can put you in handcuffs down and I have to stop searching, pal.
Alright.
That's how it is. Do you want to land it now, or do you want to...
Do I land it now?
Go on then.
So you're detaining me?
Yes, at the moment I'm going to put you in handcuffs.
Under what section?
Section 1 of PACE, pal.
Right.
So do you mind just...
Can I land it?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to move, yeah?
Yeah, because I have to make sure it lands safely.
That's fine.
So,
you want to put that down in your backpack, something like that, at least it's out of the way so you don't need to worry about it?
So why are you detaining me?
Section 1 stop search, pal.
Section 1, so you think I'm coming equipped to steal?
Negative, that's not remotely close.
Well, that's Section 1 of PACE, isn't it?
Section 1 of PACE, yeah?
Yeah, is that what you do?
Section 1 of PACE is a stop search power, yeah?
Yeah, for what? For what reason?
If you like to put your hands away, I can handcuff you, then I can explain as I legally have to explain. I'll explain everything to you after that, pal.
The officer's use of Section 1 of PACE was completely wrong. It also showed that he didn't understand which legal power actually applied. Section 1 requires reasonable suspicion that someone is carrying stolen goods or equipment intended for theft or burglary. It has nothing to do with flying a drone, filming a police station, or general security concerns. FTA asks the obvious question, "Do you think I'm equipped to steal something?" The officer immediately answers, "No." At that moment, he destroys his own legal grounds. Instead of admitting he was using the wrong law, he relied on the first power he could remember and tried to force it into a situation where it simply didn't apply.
First of all, I'm going to detain you under Section 1 of PACE, which is stop search power. The reason as to why I'm doing so, hold on. The reason is why I'm doing so is because recently we've had information about individuals following police cars out of the stations in unmarked cars and playing cloned cars with fake number plates. If you want, you can like put that down.
No, it's alright.
That's fine, cool, pop noise. So that's one of the reasons as to why you're going to be detained. And now I can see you. I'm speaking to you. You're not giving me any reason as to why you're here at this very moment.
I don't have to account for being in a public place.
Absolutely not. You're not in a public place, but your drone is well within police property.
What, the airspace?
Yeah.
You do control the airspace, do you?
I'm not saying I control the airspace.
Well, you don't control the airspace. As you can say,
we've got recent intel claiming people are following police officers home in unmarked cars. I can't see that there's a car at the moment. I can't see any plane cars or the vehicle that I
So you've got no reasonable grounds then, have you?
I just explained my reasonable grounds.
They're not reasonable in my opinion.
My collar number's on my shoulder, pal. So if
I can't see it because of your collar.
You can see it right there, pal. My collar number's right there. If you've got any issues with anything that I'm doing today,
everything that you're doing,
well within your right to complain. That's not an issue at all.
The officer also showed that he didn't understand the basics of drone law. FTA's rights depend on where he is standing, not where the drone is flying. The airspace above the police station is not owned or controlled by the police. It is regulated under national aviation rules. The officer then tries to justify a search by mentioning intelligence about people following officers home. However, he openly admits that he has not seen FTA doing anything that matches that information. That is the moment his justification falls apart. Once an officer admits there is no suspicious behavior, there are no legal grounds for a search. A story or a vague concern is not enough.
You new to the job?
Absolutely not.
How long have you been in the job?
A couple of years.
Yeah, you should know better than
I still have a couple of things I need to say to you. She just interrupted me. The reason...
You're not searching me then?
The ground... I am searching you. I'm just looking at it so it doesn't hurt your wrist. Looking after
So you're unlocking it?
No, not seen it. I'm looking after you, if anything.
Well, you're not looking after mine, are you? Put me in handcuffs.
That's for your safety and my safety, you know how it is. The objects of my search is anything that could be used to follow police officers home, or any sort of anything that could be used in illegal means. Do you understand what I mean?
No.
Right, so essentially I'm looking for items.
So a car would be to follow...
Absolutely, so I'm looking for car keys for this certain car that I'm looking for.
What car are you looking for?
At the moment...
you don't know, do you? You're making it up. You're making it up as you go.
Not, absolutely.
Tell me what car it is then.
Absolutely.
Tell me what car it is then.
Personal information.
Oh, what an idiot.
Police safety and awareness. So I can't really tell you that. That's fine.
Oh, look at this now, idiots. No, I'm not, mate. No, I'm not. Being detained for illegal activity.
A drone about this recent... Yeah.
Oh, flying a drone.
This is where the officer's explanation completely falls apart. He claims he wants to search FTA because he is looking for car keys linked to a vehicle supposedly connected to people following officers home. But as soon as FTA asks which vehicle, the officer refuses to answer and hides behind claims of personal information. That tells you everything. If the suspicion were genuine, he should have been able to describe the vehicle in some way, a color, a model, or even part of the registration number. Instead, he makes a serious claim and then refuses to support it. When an officer starts inventing reasons to justify a search, it becomes clear that the search was decided before any evidence existed.
No, get off.
Put your face down.
No, that's illegal. What are you doing?
You're going to get stop search now on the second.
Yeah, I'm being stop searched. He's doing it.
Come over here.
No,
Come over here. Come over here now. I'll get your equipment. Come over here now. Listen to me now. My colleague's not already explained this to you. You're now detained under Section 1 of PACE, which is the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984. The reasons for this are, I've got reason to suspect you're in the commission of offence by committing hostile reconnaissance in an area that's not open to the public. Right. You are going far beyond YouTubing for a YouTube video.
Really?
You are flowing an unmanned aircraft without authorisation over a police station.
Don't need authorisation.
Pull that down.
No, that's illegal. Straight away.
It's not illegal.
Really not
so
illegal.
I've got reasonable grounds to believe.
No.
I need to know.
This is for religious purposes.
It's not religious.
Yeah, it is.
You want to get a reaction for whatever YouTube video you're doing, so this is what's going to happen. My colleague's going to put your handcuffs behind your back and you're going to get stop searched. Once that's done, let's get your details. If I don't find anything in that bag on the grounds of the search and the stop search that we do, anything that prohibited items or illegal in the commission of the offence you potentially committed, you may be released.
The second officer arrives much louder, but no better informed. He immediately claims that FTA is illegally flying a drone over a police station without permission. This is a common myth. In the UK, police do not control the airspace above their buildings. Unless the Civil Aviation Authority has placed legal flight restrictions on an area, flying there is generally allowed. Police stations do not have automatic no-fly zones simply because officers do not like being filmed. The situation gets even worse when the officer suddenly pulls down FTA's face covering without warning, without asking, and without any clear legal authority. A face covering is personal clothing, not illegal property or evidence.
If you do not give us your details under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act, I want your details. You have caused members of staff at this police station in an area that's not open to the public. Alarm. I'm not saying you did, but you flew your drone over the police station.
Which isn't illegal.
Let me explain to you now. You need authority to be flying an unmanned aircraft like that over 120 metres high in the sky, which is 400 feet.
I didn't go over 120 metres.
Well, we need to ascertain that.
Yeah,
so what's going to happen now is you're going to give my colleague your details in a minute. We're going to stop search you under Section 1 of PACE 1984. Once that's done, we'll PNC you, find out who you are, and what I suggest you do is you really think on about the behaviour you're committing. I get there's people like auditors, I get there's people that are interested in police stations, but you have not got permission off the Chief Constable of Greater Manchester Police or the council to be filming this police station intrusively in an area that's clearly not open to the public. So at the moment, you're being detained for a stop search. Once that's been done, we will go further from there about what we're going to do.
The second officer makes it clear that he does not understand drone law. He confidently tells FTA that he needs permission from the chief constable or the local council to fly over the police station. That is simply not true. Owning a building does not give the police ownership of the airspace above it. It's like saying you need Tesco's permission to fly a drone over its car park. The officer wasn't enforcing the law. He was trying to protect what he believed was his territory. When he realized he had no legal power to stop the flight, he fell back on a familiar tactic, speaking loudly, acting with authority, and hoping the public would simply give in.
Give my colleague your details, please.
Wonderful.
If you don't,
I don't have to under section 1 of PACE.
let me explain to you now. You do, because let me explain something to you now. If you do not, under Section 50 of Police Reform Act, I'm going to arrest you, take you to police custody, and live scan your fingerprints, get your photographs and DNA to find out who you are, because you've caused several members of staff in here. Let me explain. Let me finish speaking. Listen, you've gone a level beyond filming the front of the gate of police station. You've flown a drone around the police station, and my colleague saw you doing it from a top window in this building. This colleague stood here. For that reason, I can be satisfied now that you've gone beyond the level of causing harassment, alarm and distress to colleagues in here. So you give me those details. If you don't, that's fine. We'll take you to police custody and we'll find out who you are there.
On one condition.
It's not under condition. That's what's going to happen.
I want my phone recording you saying that I have to.
No, we've got body cam.
No, because I'll never get hold of that.
Yeah, you can.
No, I've tried it before. I don't get it.
Well, ultimately, mate, listen to me now. You've got 5 to 10 seconds to make a decision. If you don't, I'm going to take you to police custody. Following the search, we're going to carry out under Section 1 of PACE 1984.
Right, search me first, and then I'll give me details.
That's fine. Okay. Good.
The threat to use Section 50 was the clearest sign that these officers were completely out of their depth. The second officer claimed FTA had caused harassment, alarm, and distress, not to the public, but to police officers who had chosen to confront him, stop him, misstate the law, and even remove his face covering. That is not how Section 50 works. It looked more like frustration than proper policing. The officer was not responding to criminal behavior. He was reacting to someone who understood his legal rights. FTA later confirmed this in the comments under the video. When a viewer asked how carrying ordinary items could justify a Section 1 stop and search, FTA gave a simple answer. There were no legal grounds. The stop and search were unlawful, and the civil claim was successful. That short reply explains the entire case. The officers misused their powers, relied on grounds that did not exist, and the police force had no strong legal defense. Rather than risk those actions being examined in court, the force chose to settle the claim. What makes this incident stand out is how quickly a normal situation turned into complete chaos. FTA was safely flying his drone and even warned the officer that the distraction was dangerous. Instead of stepping back, the officer pushed the situation further. More officers arrived, not to calm things down or correct mistakes, but to make even more unsupported accusations. Claims of hostile reconnaissance, illegal drone flights, following officers home, and harassment appeared one after another without proper evidence. It became clear that emotion had replaced good judgment. The more the officers tried to justify their actions, the weaker their position became. When FTA confirmed that he had won the civil claim, the outcome was hardly surprising. The unlawful stop, the unlawful search, the false legal grounds, the threats under Section 50, and the incorrect claims about drone laws all pointed to the same conclusion. The force paid compensation because its actions could not be defended. FTA walked away proving once again that the law must be followed by everyone, including the police. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps me continue producing independent content. Also, be sure to check out Free Time's audits. The link to the channel is in the description, so show them some support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.